All right, so I'm going to work on the neck today. Uh, Maple neck with a light varnish on it. So I'm going to hit it with a 180. I don't know how quick this is going to uh, strip off. I can see right here you have your bare maple in the hole here, so that's what I need to get to. And then I'll finish it with the 220 so it's still rough enough to pick up the oil stain I'm going to make. I've got the body, which is that seaside green, and I'm going to do the neck in possibly a crimson, somewhere between this crimson and this red here. I'll mix these together with this. I'm going to use boiled linseed oil and get it to soak in, but I'm going to tape the whole thing off first. You know, tape off the fretboard right up to the edge here. You know, I'll tape this all off, and then I'm going to sand it with 180, being careful not to get too deep, and then I'll hit it with the 220 to make the even sanding that can take this sand only with the grain. Don't sand across the grain, only go with the grain, because you don't want any scratches, especially with the 180. So you want to stick with the grain on this. And anyway, I'm going to mask this off, and I'll come back after it's all ready to start on this. See how it works. All right, so I've got it sanded here at the 220, and got it taped off and everything, of course, but yeah, I got it down to the raw wood, and I think I'm gonna go with, I like that crimson right here, maybe add a little bit of scarlet to it, but let me throw some of this linseed oil in here. And just a caution about this boiled linseed oil, you have to be super careful with it, because it'll, as it cures, it creates heat as it cures. So something you'll have to definitely, you know, any rags that you use with this, definitely you'll have to keep in a well ventilated area. Don't pile them even outside. What I'll do is I'll put them in a bucket of soapy hot water, and you know, rinse them out. But I mean, even then, don't it's just boiled linseed oil. You just have to be careful with the see if I get some color in there. There we go. You have to be super careful with the rags, because they'll just spontaneously combust, you know, in the in heat. Let's see, let's mix all this in here. Probably got too much boiled linseed oil here. Let's see, that's good. That's a nice color there. Let's see. That's kind of a, let's add some of this red to it. I wanted something kind of a little deeper. Let's see what this does. Let's see what I got here. I don't know if I have any. I've got a burnt umber, but I could add just a touch of that to see. I kind of want to, maybe if we brighten it up a little bit. I don't know, this don't look bad. Actually, I'm kind of liking this. This is the crimson with the red. I think it looks pretty good. So what I'm going to do is just I'm just going to use this rag and you know what? Let me see here. I could test it on a little bit back here and just see. Let's see. I think I might want to put a little dark in that. So I'm going to put a little burnt umber in it. That's the only dark color I have there besides black. So let's just put a tad. And see what that does. I don't want it to be kind of a pink or anything. Actually, that's getting closer, I think, now. Let's put a good amount of that. Here, let's mix it. See what that does. I mix it out. Okay, now I think we're getting. Yeah, now we're getting close to the color I think I was looking for. Yeah. Let's see, I'll put some in here, see what it does. I don't know how much this is going to soak in even. Let's see. Not much. I'm going to really coat it on there then. Let's just dive in, take a chance. Take a chance. What could go wrong? What could happen? What's the worst that could happen, huh? Let's see. There we go. Actually, this might be pretty cool. Let's go ahead. Down the line here a little more. I'm going to have to use something to get it there. But that's quite all right. Yeah, that is about what I was looking for. Right on. It did take a little bit. I didn't sand much down here, so that's probably why it wasn't taking much, because I didn't take all the shellacked off down here as much. Oh yeah, that's cool. That'll be cool. Let's go ahead and put a good layer on here. Boiled linseed oil has a nice smell to it too. And get the boiled if you're going to get it. I mean, if you're going to do the boiled linseed, go ahead and get boiled, because the other it'll never dry. This stuff will cure. I'm just wanting a lot of this to soak in, a lot of this red. to soak in, because I know when I polish it here, it's going to take a bunch out. So I want it to get as much as I can in there. I guess let's not forget about the top of the headstock here. Let's see. Yeah, this is going to be. All right, I'm gonna get another rag and polish that off there. Let's see here. Yeah, I might go back and put another layer here. But yeah, this is what I was looking for, kind of a just like that. It won't take long for this to cure, and I can just put additional layers. So let's go ahead. Put another layer on here. It's interesting the way the center of the didn't take the stain as much. All right, this is going to be pretty cool. Let's see here. Like you say, I mean, like I say here, it was $7 for this oil set, and I guess you could use mineral oil, you know, instead of boiled linseed oil. I don't know how that would work, but this will actually dry hard into a hard finish. It'll take a bit to cure, but that's fine. And then the oil from your hands will just enhance everything that's going on, you know, later. And I think this is going to be all right. So new plan. I didn't think this was dark enough. I'd put another layer on with the linseed oil, but so I put one more layer just to this oil, because I need to do this before it seals, because once it seals it won't be able to take on any more stain. So what I did was I'll just put this is that oil crimson, and I'm gonna, here, let me turn on some lights here. All right, so I'm just gonna spread this crimson directly on, which I did on the front already of the headstock there. And I like this. I wanted to get it a lot darker, so let's just go ahead and make it darker red. And we'll just leave this on here for a sec, and then we'll buff it off there. I'm going to go ahead and get this down on the neck here. Yeah. There we go. Yeah, there's enough stain on that to get this whole thing here. There we go. And then get it up against the edge here, back here, where it will come up out of the guitar. Well, that'd be cool if the dots got dyed, but I doubt if that's going to happen. Let's see here. All right, now let's take a shop towel and rub off the excess. But yeah, I think this is going to be fine. Yeah, that's soaked in good. This is what I was looking for. There we go. Now that's a redneck there. Redneck. Anyway, I wanted a redneck guitar. Let's see. But awesome, I think. Look at that. Oh, that's just going to be beautiful on that turquoise, isn't it? Got a couple other. And then I'll continue to polish this. And then once it's, yeah, I'll continue to polish that, and then I can put a few coats of boiled linseed oil on this. Once this stain is kind of cured in, I'll let this sit for about 5 days, because I can't paint any more on the guitar body anyway for another 6 days. So I'll do this about then. I will I'll put some coats of yeah, I definitely taped this off if this was rosewood, but this is HPL, that high pressure laminate. You know, I don't know if anything's getting into that. Oh, you know what? It looks like the dots stain though. That'd be cool. Let's stain the dots. See if they stain the mother of pearl here. Let's put a little on each one. What the heck? Why not? See what happens. What's worse that could happen? Let's see. On this $100 guitar. See, what's cool is if this, you know, if I mess the neck up in any capacity, I can always. Well, that kind of puts a hue to it, doesn't it? I could always put a baked maple neck on it. You know, I mean that's what cool anyway. You know, like a alligator. Yeah, see, this stuff is all just cleaning off anyway. All right. Well, anyhow, That's a nice looking neck. I think that'll be fine. All right, that's it. All right, so we got the 3 coats boiled linseed oil on this neck here. I don't know if you can see the kind of the shine that, or it's a satin, kind of a satin finish. But anyway, it's not fully cured. I think it's been 4 days, but I'll let this go another couple weeks before, you know, I think that's when the final assembly would be anyway. But I thought I'd show these. This is the artwork for the neck decal. I have some clear transfer printer paper. I'll show you that when I do this step, but I don't know how I'm going to do this. Maybe it'll be something like this. Electrovolt 90 Deluxe. I don't know if we can see it there like that. Something like this. What I did was I went on Canva, and you can pick, you know, your background. So I picked up oval element, and then a little bit, then you pick the element again, and I made it a little bit bigger for the little gray edge around the outside. So it's black, gray, and then whatever prints white, supposedly, when you do it on the white transfer, your printer won't put anything where the white is. So this should have this red showing through right here, and it's that, you know, where you soak it in water and you put the clear on, and then I think this is what it'll be, a 90 Deluxe right here across the top, and then a Electrovolt right here, even with the edge, would be kind of cool. Anyway, Canva, I picked the business card option. You can add your own text. Look at some of the retro ones and stuff. They have a few to choose from that are free. Download it as a JPEG. And like, to get this one layer to go to the back, this one right here, the very edge where you make the shape a little bit larger, there's 3 dots. You could click on that, and then it's like it's like put area set to back. So you click that and it'll put it behind everything else, but it still leaves your text white. So this should print on that with just the black and like a silver looking edge, and then the red neck showing through right here. But anyway, let me grab the guitar and I'll show you what it looks like with the red. But yeah, this will be the I'm not ready to be another few days before I can mask this, and then I will do black back and sides on this. But this still needs to cure so that when I mask off the top, it doesn't pull the paint. Hopefully it doesn't pull the paint. Anyway, there you go, the Electrovolt 90 Deluxe.